Good evening, VC. I'm back. This is Chad from Texas, and I'm doing a video update from my Saturday record store adventure, I guess. Got a lot of records. I'm going to try to do this really quickly, so if anybody has any questions or anything, feel free to leave a comment, or you can PM me and discuss this a little more in detail. We're listening to right now is Wednesday 13. Gatefold. Alright, on Saturday, headed to Fort Worth and made 3 stops, hit 2 half prices, and then hit my favorite record store, Doc's, wearing the shirt there. Picked up about 27 records and 1 CD, and I don't actually have a CD in here with me, so I'll show that in another video. So, anyway, we'll just dive in here and show you what I got. Picked up, I'm working on my Duran Duran collection, so I actually picked up several Duran Durans. This is the self-titled. And I got this at half price, and when I was there, they had this, and they had the same album, different cover, and their songs were in a different order, and I was looking, I think one is a original pressing, and one looks like maybe it was a reissue back in. One looks like an 81, one looks like maybe 83 reissue. But it's 2 different covers, and I wanted to have both, so I bought both of them. So, moving right along, I got another Duran Duran, which is 7 and the Ragged Tiger. And then we got Duran Duran's Arena, recorded around the world in '84. And this one, I believe, is a gatefold here. It is. Next, now we're starting to get into some of the metal stuff I picked up quite a bit, actually. Most of this is all metal. I got Kix Midnight Dynamite. And this is actually a promo copy. And as everybody knows, I'm a big metal guy, so especially 80s metal, so that's what a lot of these are. So, next, I picked up Rat, Invasion of Your Privacy. Trying to get my Rat collection finished up. Next, we have one of my favorite 80s bands, Dokken, Under Lock and Key. Sorry about that glare, I'm still working on this whole camera thing. So, alright, another album I've actually been looking for is the first Fastway album. And now this was a really cool one. It is the Best of Metal Blade Volume 1. It has bands Slayer, Trouble, let's see who else, Metal Church, Lizzie Borden, Fates Warning, a bunch of bands like that, and it actually is a gatefold also. Has a bunch of different cover art in there from the different bands. And this one, again, I'm a metal fan from the 80s. I'm sure I'm going to get some laughs and comments on this, but I actually have picked up Nelson's After the Rain. And you know, they actually do have some pretty good songs on here. They're kind of like the other band I like, which is Winger. I get a lot of flack for, but you know, they have good songs. Whatever, you know. The next one I picked up was Love and Rockets Express. And then I picked up Night Ranger Midnight Madness. For some reason, I didn't have this album. I don't know why. Really good album. Got some great songs on it. And this one was almost like a mint copy, so I was pretty excited about that. This album, I was at Half Price Books. I don't know anything about this. I just happened to see it. The cover was very intriguing. So it is actually Realization by Johnny Rivers. the cover just looked really cool, and so I was like, I'll just go ahead and get it because it looked cool. So, kind of a weird inside. I haven't played most of these yet just because I haven't had time yet, but this is definitely on top of my list to listen to because I'm curious to see what it sounds like. And if anybody knows anything about this or likes this guy, let me know some other records to get if you like him. Another good one was Fraley's Comet, Second Sighting. Not only am I a huge Kiss fan, I'm definitely a huge Ace fan and all his solo stuff. Or at least most of his solo stuff. This record, I was at Half Price looking through records, and I have actually never seen this before, nor have I ever heard of it. It actually has Sammy Hagar in it. It was made in '84. So I picked it up. I can't wait to hear it and see what it sounds like. And anyway, if anybody knows anything about this, hey, let me know. Next is an album by Blowfly, Shake Your Thing. Not a metal album, I can assure you that. Back to some more 80s metal. Picked up Europe, Wings of Tomorrow. Let's see. While I was at Doc's, I was looking for this. It's actually a bootleg record. It was by the band Sleep. Kind of the stoner doom metal. And it's actually weird. You can tell it's a bootleg. It's just a piece of paper. And then the vinyl is inside. And it is on pink vinyl. And there's actually nothing on the label, it's just white. And I have actually listened to this, not really good quality, but it's cool to have because I'm a big Sleep fan. And I'm actually a big fan of the stoner doom metal stuff. So, here's another one I picked up. It's Deep Purple, live in London. I actually am just getting into Deep Purple, so I saw this. It was pretty cheap, so I was like, I'll go ahead and pick it up. So, and I actually like live albums. A lot of people don't, but I do. So hopefully it's a good one. Okay, the next several albums, I have actually never heard this band artist before. I've heard several people in the VC talking about them, and they actually had like 4 or 5 albums at half price. So I just bought them all because I was like, if it's really good, then I want to have all of them, and if it's not, then I'll be more than happy to trade them off for something else to other people. And the name of the band is Tangerine Dream. And this album is Rubicon. And let's see, I got that one. Picked up the live album, Encore. And it's actually a gatefold. And all these albums were actually in really good shape. And when I was checking out at Half Price buying the records, the lady at the counter just went on and on about this, how great they were. So hopefully they're good. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to listen to them yet. This one is Stratosphere by Tangerine Dream. And this one is also gatefold. And one more, this is Exit by Tangerine Dream. Actually, kind of a side story to this. I went to one of the half prices. After I left there, I went to Doc's record shop. And it was really funny. I had just walked in the store, went over to the metal section, and for some weird reason, I always start with Z. It worked A in that section, and I've always done that. I don't know why. I guess I'm dyslexic some way or something, I don't know. Anyway, I had just walked in, just started looking at metal, and I went in there probably 2 minutes, and a guy walks up to me and asks if I'm Chad from the VC, and I said, yes I am, and it ended up being a guy named Gary. Elbow Sausage is his name on YouTube. Very cool guy. If you're not subscribed to him, it's Elbow Sausage. Go check him out. And he's from the Fort Worth, Dallas area. And so we chatted for a little while about music and stuff. And when I got home that night, we kind of messaged each other back and forth. And then he got me in touch with a guy named John, which is Punk, Texas, I believe, who lives in the same area. So I think hopefully in the next month or two, we'll get hooked up, maybe go do some digging, and maybe do a video with all three of us. You know, the three Texas guys or whatever. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, he was very cool. I talked to John on the computer for a little bit. He seems to be really cool. His videos are really cool. So Punk, Texas, also check him out. And so anyway, on with the records. Just a little side story there. This one I was really excited about getting. I've been looking for some of their stuff, and this is actually pretty much near mint. And it is Wrathchild Stack Attack. And the cover is almost near mint, and the record itself, to be honest, doesn't look like it's ever been played. A little dust on it, but it looks absolutely excellent. No ring wear on the record itself. Really cool music. It's kind of like 80s metal, but a little bit harsher. Maybe a little bit, almost like thrash, a little thrash mixed with a little bit of 80s metal. Anyway, they're very cool. Real excited to find that. Alright, the next one, again, I'll probably get some slack for, but it is Winger's first record. And I actually had this at one point, but I traded it to our buddy Dustin, and it worked out good because I traded it to him, found this copy, and it was actually the promo copy. So that was really cool. And this one is actually is mint condition, besides the little weird little marking where they cut out the corner or the end right there. Anyway, I'm actually a big Winger fan. Really enjoy them. Great band, no matter what anybody else says. So, Dustin, I'm on your side on that. Anyway, the next one I picked up was David Lee Roth Skyscraper. And it is also a promo copy, if you can see. And I actually think that this is probably my favorite of his, the first two. The first one, Eat 'em and Smile, is great, but I think this one, he really branched out and has some great musicians with him, with Steve Vai and everything. Alright, next one I picked up, which actually I have been looking for a while, in good condition, because it's hard to find in good condition. It seems like when I go to look for the record, is Motley Crue's Theater of Pain. Huge Motley fan, and this album is absolutely great. In fact, I like every song on the album. I don't think there's one song on here I don't like. Alright, and the last one I actually picked up was the Sisters of Mercy's Floodland. I like a little goth music every now and then, and this is actually a really cool record. I've been looking for this actually on CD, and it was at half price, and it was just sitting there, so I didn't find the CD, but I did find the vinyl. Alright, that was a quick little review of what I got. I'd like to say first, thank you for all the people who are subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And let's see, that's about it. So again, check out Elbow Sausage and Punk, Texas if you haven't. Go subscribe to them. Got some cool videos. And again, like I said, hopefully in the near future, next month or two, we'll all three get together and do some digging and maybe do some videos together, since we do live fairly close to each other. So until next time, I'll see you later.